Hello everybody, and welcome to a stream that is coming from someone that hasn't slept very well in the last few days, which is the reason why the streams haven't happened. That and a bit of depression. I'm very sorry about that. But we're back to league racing, and an incentive for me to get my ass on screen. So today we're joining MrGit and the blokes for another round of what is going to be a new League of Corsair for the time being, on the basis that we haven't we're going to be changing sims for the next league. We're going to race room, it has been decided. So we'll see how that pans out. The moment I have a weird bug with OBS that comes and goes every once in a while. Let me try and fix it. And hopefully this won't play up again. Yeah. Also, among other things, there have been a couple of things I've been doing. One is I'm trying to make a WEC style overlay that I'll be using for Le Mans Ultimate. Unfortunately, it's not gone very far because it's not easy, apparently. And I started with editing an existing one for rFactor 2, and it's not going particularly well because it relies on the Gary Swallow plugin, which doesn't quite work with Le Mans Ultimate. It's very patchy to the point that I count it as not working. Like it's functioning intermittently. That's how I would put it. To that end, I am not going to be able to make too much forward progress on that one, and that's why I'm considering starting from the ground up, basically. So that's one thing. The other thing I have been playing with a lot, part of the reason I haven't streamed actually, is head tracking. I managed to get my camera to my web camera to track me using an app called OpenTrack, and I am addicted to that. It's a really nice thing. It has an unfortunate downside though, that you can only use one camera at a time, and no, you can only use one camera in one piece of software. That's what I meant, for privacy reasons, which is ironic because it's coming from Microsoft, and you know, the famously very pro privacy Windows that is literally radio harvesting check. Data. Radio chat. Whatever. So yeah, that's what they're trying to do. And yeah, as a consequence, I'm gonna buy a new camera, a second camera, specifically for that. Let's see how that pans out. Also, OBS, please pay ball, thank you. So yeah, Mini, which you might see next week with some...
All clear, push now. We've got cold tyres, we need to get some heat into them.
Some head motion. Another thing I'm trying to do as well is from day onwards I'm using realistic mode with crew chief, which means no spotter, where there is no realistic cause for one to be there. So anything that's not oval racing or rallycross will have no spotter.
Yellow flag.
Yeah, this car's driving interestingly. It's front-wheel drive at the end of the day. Very pivoty, very much on the nose, on the default setup. Doesn't have that on Carwell Park, which is one of my least familiar tracks, actually. It's a track that I have never raced on, and I barely have any laps in because I don't enjoy it in particular. I know that's going to sound controversial to some people because some describe it as the British Nordschleife, which of course is a description that's meaningless nowadays, because it sounds more like a marketing thing, if anything. Oh, stop, you bitch.
The leader has just done a 138.9. You're locking your right rear.
I also forgot to turn the indicators off, the proximity indicators. You have to, I'll have to deal with that. But I guess in Cardwell Park that's kind of necessary, and it also might be a little bit helpful to get me into the mindset of not having a spotter. Because I've found that you know, real-life drivers don't get to see much out of the car. Probably less than we do in sim race. Actually, definitely less than we do in sim racing. And yet they are not crashing into each other all the time.
Sector 1 is 1.6 off the pace.
Oh, I'm feeling pressure.
Yellow flag.
Bye. I assume that's speed. I should have got out of the way earlier. Truth be told.
Sector 2 is 2.6 off the pace.
Stop, you piece of shit. I think the brake bias is a bit too far forwards. I'm gonna pull it back 2%. So yeah, racing around here will be very interesting.
Just done a 138.5.
Let's not forget that Cardwell Park is mainly a motorcycle track. And for very good reason. There is not much in the way of room around here. In fact, it was brought to my attention recently that at least according to Wikipedia, the current lap record
P4.
around this track
Sector 3 is 2.9 off the pace.
is in a supercar, which are by no means slow vehicles, but they're not overall lap record holding type fast. So yeah, very indicative of how this track is like.
Sector 1 time's okay. Your tyre temperatures are fine.
It's a second gear corner for sure. I also hate how nondescript it is as a track. It has so many like corners that are like this corner, for example, always gets me on AMS. Because AMS 1 was the first time I was exposed to this track. Because it's part of the base content, I think. Either it's base content or it's DLC, but it's part of the official content, that's for sure.
The guy behind has just done a 150.6. The leader has just done a 137.8.
Woo! Oh, I wish I had done that during the replay from which I got my thumbnail for YouTube. That would have been great.
Okay, Steve, we'll see you in
That was 137 that just went by, so not really on the pace.
That's your best lap in this session. You're now 5.5 off the pace. That lap was a 143.4.
Basically on pace. I'm gaining speed though, that's nice. Now this car has no delta on the dashboard. Oh, someone went off-road there. It's one of those awkward tracks where you can actually see what's going on the other side. So if you have a big gap to the pack ahead, you can actually see them taunt you effectively by coming the other side. Same thing as Riverside, actually. We had that historic car race. Speaking of which, by the way, preemptively I'm telling you that I will be joining them unless there is...
We're seeing lots of right rear lock-in.
unless I have a gig or anything, on the Saturday of the 25th, I think, of May.
Sector 2 is 2.5 seconds off the pace.
I'll be doing another Historica race with Stroll.
That's 10 minutes left.
This time at Kyalami 1976. And the car has not again been decided. We're going for faster cars this time. So same type, the WSC stuff, but what used to be Class 3, the slower cars, are mostly gone. Or at least has been revamped, and we've got an extra Class 1 car.
So far, you're currently 4.0 off the pace.
Fastest class.
Sector 3 is 1.1 seconds off the pace.
Which is a Chinook. If that's pronounced Chinook. It's a V8 powered open top, very reminiscent of a Lola T70 or the like. And I'm gonna have to give that a go because the goal this time is to be in the
Sector 1 is quick.
fastest class. I'm thinking Ferrari 330 P4 Spider or Berlinetta. I don't care, either of them. It suits me fine. We also have more options in the GT40s because the GTX1, which was the convertible GT40, is available as well. So that's an interesting one. Of course, the Maserati 151, the insanely fast in a straight line and completely useless in the corners kind of car, is also in there. And considering Kyalami doesn't have any technical sections, that might be a consideration. Although that car is appalling in the corners. And I reckon the last corner before the start-finish straight, which of course in the old Kyalami, if you're used to the modern Kyalami, the old track was actually running in the opposite direction. So under those circumstances, the final corner is very tricky.
That's your fastest
for traction.
lap. That was at 140.3.
Okay, you're gonna have to game the system there, I noticed. Get unstable, shift it down, get the nose down. After you get the nose down, I mean.
Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace.
Wow.
You're locking your right rear.
Have I unmuted crew chief? The input to crew chief, I have to check. I don't know if I can speak to him. May I speak to the manager, please?
Watch the track limits, please, Steve.
I'm also the only one who thinks that I'm dropping frames in the game. Doesn't feel like it's running very smoothly. Or at least perfectly smoothly. I don't know. AC has been annoying me no end with technical issues. Every new version of CSP and Pure seems to be almost intentionally designed to torture my system and drop my performance. Well, it would have been a good lap, comparatively. No, it wouldn't. Same as last lap. Oh, I just noticed I do have a delta. I'm blind. There's a delta in the middle of the dashboard just below the gear indicator. So I've definitely upped my pace now. And I'm surprisingly competitive with the other peeps.
Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
Which I need to, because qualifying around here is very important. Track position is going to be fundamental. Although this is not called blow the bloody doors off for no reason. We are going to be trading paint. and maybe exchanging insurance details as well. Not as bad as El Bamba though, that El Bamba incident over the weekend. What a monumental twat El Bamba is.
Sector 2 is 1.5 off the pace. 5 minutes remaining.
He's racing in WEC as if it's fucking IMSA. Okay.
You're locking your rears a lot.
Back to it, Pit. Alright. And make sure I unmute myself here. Oh, we're good to go. Alright. Okay, let's see if the estimate here is good. How much fuel for 20 minutes?
For 20 minutes. We estimate that we'll need 17 litres.
I will take 19. Let's see what the standings are. So I'm P4 behind Scotty, Andreas. Of course, there's Kit. I want to verify. Oh, it wasn't. I think it was Andreas that was being the aggressor in that. That was the aggressive car behind me, not an aggressor. He didn't do anything. Anyway. I haven't checked my pressures though. Let's do that. Not that. That.
Looks
I have 2 laps to do so.
Cold tires all round.
See if we need to make any tweaks there, which I'm probably going to. Because I have forgotten that on AC that tire pressures do matter. Well, as they do in real life, to be fair. It's a shame that only 2 sims get that right? I don't know if AMS2... I haven't yet enough info on whether AMS2 does. Considering how little tweaking I've done to my pressures though so far, and the results I've had, I don't think it does take that into account all that much. Maybe it does. On every other sim, it's basically run lowest pressures possible unless you have issues with the tires overheating, in which case you don't. And that's basically it. That was a good sequence there. That's the way I should do it. Go deeper into the first part of that chicane, and that cost me the entry to the second part of it. It's all fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's front-wheel drive. It's front-wheel drive. If it gets too sideways, just mash the throttle and
that's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Fix itself. Right, so 2 more laps of data to collect for my pressures. That's not ideal. I would like to have about 5 laps, but it was my omission earlier. Ooh, that's hooked up. This is looking good so far. And according to the Delta, I'm just about a 10th faster than my previous fastest lap. That's well, that felt very hooked up to me. By the way, one thing I'm not aware of about the head tracking I mentioned earlier is how is that going to impact my streams? Because those the head tracking software with AI operated camera based head tracking, fuck's sake, it's going to skew the pressures, isn't it? It's going to make the rears higher pressure than they should be, but then again that should be temporary. Oh well. Anyway, to get back to the topic, face tracking actually requires a decent amount of CPU, about 10%. Curious to see what its impact is going to be. I use NVIDIA's encoder, the NVENC, for the video encoding on OBS, so it's not going to have much of a cost in terms of stream performance, but it's definitely going to affect my frame rates.
That's the end of the session, P4.
It's not the end yet. Got a lap to do. Eat. So this is basically stock setup. And the pressures are actually pretty good out of the box. Unsurprisingly, front right is not perfect. But it needs little to improve. To the point that, you know, 1 PSI out is not actually the end of the world on AC. It is on ACC though. Because ACC operates like real life in decimals. So PSA is actually quite a lot, but on PSI. It apparently counts. Tell you what, this is a very fun track to drive around. Let's see if the same can be said about the racing. Okay, front right needs to be up PSI, and that's about it. That's all the adjustment that needs to be done. The rest of the pressures are perfect. Wasn't even the last to cross the line? Apparently. Let's verify again. How much fuel for 20 minutes?
For 20 minutes. We should need 17 litres.
Okay. Fuel. So 19 should be perfect. That should be at least an extra lap. So for the quali, I need to take much less than that. So my theoretical purple is a 37, which is pole. It's no, that is the pole time. My theoretical best, I don't know what it is. 2.4 seconds off the pace. Jesus Christ. All right. Gonna take 15 liters, or actually 12, and see what that gets me. Oh, the brake bias adjustment I made earlier, I have to remember it was 70%, I think. Take the brake pressure down to 98%, that should do the trick. We'll see how it does in quali, and if that doesn't work, I'm reverting it in the race. So front right upper PSI. And we are good. So this is a very small league. We only have 9 people total showing up. And today we have 7 because 2 are not available. Tom being one of them, which means we have a shot at doing semi-decently. Not really. I am a second slower than Pete, 2 seconds slower than Scotty, 2.5 of Andreas, and of course, Git is the fastest. Probably because he picked the car, so he's probably tested it. I assume.
Exit's clear.
I like how that car ahead looks like a stock Mini.
11 minutes to get a decent lap in. Your tyres are cold.
Is that a custom livery, or is that also what happened to my shadows? I swear CSP must have fucked with some settings again. I am beginning to get really fed up with CSP in particular. It has been Really, really, really annoying how insanely complex it is and how he hasn't bothered making it straightforward. Whoops! Well, it's the outlap. It's fine. For example, in this cam, I can't look left and right. Now, that is to be expected if you have installed a... I think I killed somebody because I nearly died myself. That fuchsia, purple fuchsia mini behind, had a big wobble myself. Just about corrected, and he spun in sympathy, I suppose. Kind of like that hilarious incident. Well, it wasn't hilarious. The initial incident wasn't hilarious at Fuji. I think it was in the the All Japan prototype challenge or something. With the a Nissan, I think it was the R91 CP. Had a blowout, and then air went under the car, and it took off. So there was a Toyota right behind it, and it spun in sympathy, trying to avoid it, because he was expecting that car to spear across the track. Didn't expect that as the car spun towards the inside of the track, towards the Toyota's path, it literally took off. NASCAR stuff. If you've seen those NASCAR crashes where the car just becomes like a sail in the wind, that's what happened to that. I guess this is where I'm losing time. Because that line would be good if I could maintain speed over the crest, but I can't because the corner tightens, so...
Yellow flag, watch out.
Oh, alright. We're good. We're clear. Yellow flag here is very bad news because it's a very narrow section. What? I think I'm gonna screenshot that at some point, although the replay probably won't be stored because it's set a Corsair.
P3
already 39. That's an improvement over my practice time, unsurprisingly, considering I'm a little lighter. Ooh, that was way too quick.
This lap won't count, you've cut the track.
Don't say.
The guy behind has just done a 140.3.
That's a persistent yellow flag.
Your tyre temperatures look good.
Nice. I like that. Yeah, well, this guy is very twitchy. I was expecting it to be a bit tamer initially, because the one on AMS2 drives very differently. Extremely differently, like to the point that it doesn't feel like the same car. Like, considering Pesio's track record, who made this mod, I tend to lean towards the AC one being the more accurate one. AMS2 is all over the shop in terms of the quality of its content and the realism. For example, as a long-time V8 supercar, well, not long-time, as a V8 supercar fan, I'll tell you that the Super V8 in it is probably the worst iteration of that car ever on any sim. It's worse than the AMS1 one, alarmingly. I'm saying alarmingly because it was made by the same people, so you would expect that they would do a better job of it. But apparently not. It feels way too stiff on the suspension. It doesn't dive or roll as much as it does in real life.
Yellow flag.
Was a very short yellow flag there. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Okay, Steve.
I was 1.2 seconds up. Shit the bed. What, I love this truck actually. It's really good. I mean, obviously for racing this is going to be a nightmare. There's nowhere to overtake in the last sector. Look, I was 1.3 seconds up. 1.25. I would have been a 38.6. Very respectable in my opinion. This time, by the way, we're not using real penalty because that app is shit. Someone needs to say it, and I'm going to, and I think actually other people would probably say the same thing.
Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace.
It basically takes all the foibles of Assetto Corsa, like for example the fact it doesn't have microsectors. So the track limit calculations are not really informed. And makes them more annoying. Instead of getting a slowdown, which admittedly is worse, it gives you
Sector 2 is 0.6
unnecessary
off the pace.
warnings.
Yellow flag.
Okay, this is not a fast lap, unfortunately. Let's see how many liberties I can take around here. Okay, no track limit violation, so I assume that's just a matter of surviving. You've gamed the system, basically. How's my fuel?
Should be about 6 minutes of fuel remaining. 1.2 litres per lap. P5. That's your quickest lap in this session. That puts you 1.9 seconds off the leader's pace. Sector 3 is 0.4 off the pace.
Am I to expect that the front right tire pressure was the culprit for my time loss? I don't think so. It's a clockwise track.
Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
It's a bit too deep there. Annoying stutter. I hope Kunos will find out with AC Assetto Corsa Evo how to make a sim that doesn't have fucking stuttering. Because AC has them, ACC has them. Oh my god, that's a bit... That was very naughty of me there, and I didn't get a...
2 minutes to go. 2 minutes.
That apparently was too much though.
Track limits, they validate this lap.
Balls. Well, don't think I have time for another lap.
Intake 6 clear, don't cross the
But I'll try. What's my position?
B6.
Yikes. Second to last. There will be reverse grid, of course. Whoa. Shit the bed. Well, that's it. Got a newcomer with Mike Simmons, who is 3/10 slower than me. Git has been dethroned by Andreas, though, and spectacularly so. Yeah, there's definitely some pace in there, but I'm 6/10 off the next position, so on this track, that's not... Oh, he's the one in the fuchsia car.
The car in front has just posted a 139.1.
So I'm actually last. On a track where track position is very important. Fucking hell, mate.
That's a new fastest lap for Schuster, 136.9.
Please stop, Andreas. You've made your point. Starting the lap. See what Plastic Mank is going to do it. The man from Manchester, presumably. Oh, it's a very different line to mine. He's keeping it in fourth. That's interesting. I tend to attack those corners a bit more aggressively, but evidently by being almost a second slower than him, I'm doing something wrong. Or am I? Let's see what he does. Beat. That's initially I thought he was going to go way deep, but all right, and it looks like he's gaining time over his current best. Yeah, he's doing the same thing that I do, and including flight partial.
The car in front's lap time is at 139.0.
Oh, he did another faster lap time. Oh, he held on for too long on that, onto that gear.
New fastest lap for Schuster, 136.9.
Oh, I swear to God, Andreas, stop it. You made your point. You made your point. Alright, 19 liters. I think it's a stunning start. Well, it should be a stunning start, considering the sim we're on. Yeah, it looks fine. Mostly. I suppose I could soften the rear wheel rates to make it a bit less oversteery, but I think it's fine. If I don't take too many liberties on cold tires, I should be fine. So here's the starting positions. We've got Andreas, Schuster in pole, Scotty in P2, Mr. Git in P3, Pete 0027, because 007 was 007 was probably taken. In P4, Plastic Mank in P5, and Mike Simmons in P6, and me last in P7, with a 2.5 second gap to the overall lead, which was the exact gap I had in practice and I thought I improved upon. And we're a minute away from the race starting. We're in the countdown, actually, between the sessions. I wonder if... No, it doesn't show it, the plugin. Yeah, it's one of those particularities with the Assetto Corsa that it takes time to tick from server to server, from session to session. And sometimes that's unnecessarily long. And that's not something that's in the server settings, that's just in the nature of the game. I think there has to be a delay between the sessions, which doesn't make any sense to me, but okay. As described by Mr. James May, hurry up and wait. Anyway, I have hope for the second race in this one, because of course the second race will be a reverse grid.
Minutes. Okay, Steve. Get
All right, minute to go. I think I'm all good setup-wise. I've adjusted the brake bias, I've adjusted the brake power, I've adjusted the fuel amount, the front right pressure is fine. We're good. Lights on, and we're ready to go. Get ready to rumble. I don't know why there's an amber light showing up there. Should be good on fuel. Won't be the problem. I'll take this out of the line of sight, kill the music, and get ready.
Green, green, green.
Not a great start. This guy has a lot of wheel spin. Oh, kid got shuffled out there. I want to press the issue, but oh, ball sacks, Mike. Mike went there. That was the grass. I need to catch up now to the leading pack. Shit! Cold tires. Oh, Andreas.
Keep it within the track limits.
Chucked it off track.
Decent start. We can build something from here.
Look at that pack ahead. I need to shuffle myself into that somehow. That was gratuitous on my end. Ooh. Oh dear. Oh dear, this is bound to go well.
Yellow flag.
Shit!
Track limits. Come on, keep it between the lines.
That got very, very messy. In a brilliant way, of course. It's the nature of British motorsport, and actually it's surprisingly decent to race around here.
P6.
Except for the last sector. I should have had him there. If the track was any wider, I would have been able to. But because it's not, I couldn't. Goal now is to not lose any more time than I already have.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Someone went off. Is that Git?
The guy in front is Simmons, car number -1.
It wasn't Simmons that binned it. What? Okay, didn't die. Nice handbrake turn there by him.
The gap to P5 ahead is increasing. It's now 1.0.
Oh, this is so precarious.
Yellow flag.
No, Git, no, I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry, Git. Shit. That's the serious admin. It's embarrassing.
Okay, Steve. The next
That's
car
very
is
embarrassing.
Scotty. Car number minus
Can you tell?
1.
Can you tell oh, it's Scotty. Okay, it doesn't matter. It wasn't the series organizer. If it's Scotty, I'm gonna say fuck him, but he's not the admin. Fuck's sake. I've been in the wars already.
Yellow flag. Caution.
Problem is that the more shenanigans we have back here, the less likely it is for us to get up to the front.
We've had another warning about track limits.
That's a persistent yellow flag there. Oh, there you go. That green car was having a bit of a stroll in the meadow there. Yeah, that's not great. Oh, they're going side by side.
Yellow flag. Watch out.
Will Mike Simmons make it around here without crashing? Well,
If you don't stop cutting, we will get a penalty.
brilliant. I don't know if there was anything I could do there. It's awfully scruffy now.
Okay, Steve. Just keep hitting your marks. This is looking good. P4.
Keep it in. All I have to do is not fuck up. There's no gap for him to slot into. At the moment. Let's not give him one. Nice. I must not park it on the apex for the chicane. So much pressure.
Track limits. For fuck's sake, come on. Track limits.
Gonna pop a blood vessel at this point, Jim. Oh, ball sacks. Oh my god, this is so intense. Shades of Cascavel in the Super Tourers. Except neither of the drivers involved in that battle are in this race. Shit.
Oh, Steve. Track limits. Come on.
Oh well.
Keep pushing. We might get him back.
I don't think we will. I think that was basically all I could do.
Track fucking limits.
Hold on, did I get a drive-through? I don't think I did. There's chat in the lower left that says I may have, but crew chief hasn't told me.
P5.
Guess I'll keep going and find out.
The guy in front is Schuster, car number minus.
Oh, he was Schuster. Okay. He was the pole sitter, lest we forget. No wonder he went off like a scolded rat.
Are you even trying to keep it on the track?
I was on the track.
The gap in front is now 1.8.
Yeah, he's sodding off, isn't he? It's all fine, it's under control.
Minutes remaining, 10 minutes. All right, Steve, there'll be chances here. Let's make sure we can take them. We're halfway home. Fuel's going to be tight. We're not sure you'll make it to the end.
Buddy, we are going to make it to the end.
You're locking your right rear.
How's my fuel?
We think about 12 minutes of fuel remaining. 1.3 litres per lap.
We're not going to make it to the end. Which is under 10 minutes away. I should stop trusting that estimate. Keep it in. Well, that's the way. I gained a quarter of a second through that. Too late, too late, too late, too late. Way too late, way too late, way too late.
Shit, I'm sick of saying this. Track limits.
Alright then, say that again. I want to see you do it. I want to hear you do it.
We're seeing lots of right rear locking.
I lost my bearings on that one. I seriously thought I was elsewhere on the track. What's the gap behind?
5.2 seconds.
Let's not fuck that up then.
Okay, Steve.
Nice starter.
Off your fuel.
I swear to God. ACC has already done me dirty once. When the starter happened, the moment I was engaging my pit limiter, so it didn't engage the pit limiter. And because I hadn't fully lifted off the throttle, it also kept the throttle consistent. And I got a drive-through.
4.9 seconds.
I'm confused now. Isn't Andreas ahead? Who's ahead?
Schuster, car number -1.
Who's behind?
Maniac, car number -1.
I think ASRock Corsair does not send number info.
You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
UDP. In fact, the more I've been tweaking stuff with overlays on AC on SimHub, the more I realize how incredibly lacking the data is coming from AC. You can't get a class, for example. You can't get classes. You can all the leaderboards in game that have multi-class capabilities will show you the classes, but they don't go to third-party apps.
Oh, fuck's sake, Steve. Are you even trying to keep it on the track?
swear to God, Jim's gonna get punched at some point.
Head has just posted a 137.0.
Oh, bugger off, Andreas! You and your skill. PLP ignored penalty. What? I don't know what's happening there. This is a new app we're using. This is a new system. And I don't know how it works. Why'd I brake? Well done, that's half a second lost for no reason. Perhaps.
Pay some attention to the track limits.
Oh, he's calmer now. Didn't sound as aggressive as before. Oh dear. Man, if it hadn't been for all that kerfuffle with Simmons...
We're seeing lots of left rear locking.
Stay on the track, you can't say shit about that. But man, I've been falling off quite sharply.
That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes.
See a car behind in the mirror now. I assume that's Mang, who I think was the one that had the incident on the first lap, because it looks like it's the blacked out car. The one I ended up... I don't know if I helped him or not when there was that little tap, because he spun when I was next to him, but I don't think any good came out of it for him at all. Shit the bed. Still very understeery, this car. It's almost like it's front-wheel drive.
The guy behind is catching. The gap behind is now 2.6.
I don't think he has enough. Fuck. Nice landmine on that curb. Not a good lap, but not a terrible lap either.
That's your best lap in the session.
It's not. At least not according to my delta on my dash. Then again, the number of valid laps I've had up to this point is pretty embarrassing. The question is what will happen, because the app said that I have ignored a penalty. I want to see if that gets me disqualified. Because I did not know I had a penalty. At least I'm not sure if it counts. Because if it doesn't go to crew chief, then... What was that shadow? You see that shadow? Is that an airship?
That's 5 minutes of fuel left.
In the
Just
sky.
2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Oh no. It's getting closer, isn't he? It's a cut track.
Shit, Steve. Track limits. Come on.
We have 2 more laps. And I'll have to defend for my life at this rate. Hold on. That's not... I'm confused with the liveries now. I don't know who's whom. Evidently cool. My god, what is that frame rate? You see that? Turn into a PowerPoint presentation. What the fuck is wrong with the Assetto Corsa now? I don't know. That looks odd. Tell you what though, that gap did not close behind. If anything, I may have opened that up a bit. We're coming up to the final lap. Which means unless I get disqualified, I have... what, P5? Is it? What's my position?
P5. 1 more
Indeed.
lap to go.
Which is P3 on the reverse grid.
Very little fuel left. 2 litres left.
It's 2 laps. By your own calculations, I would have you know, sir. Said 1.2 to 1.3. Got 2.5 at the start of that. I think. Was either that or 2.3? So his calculations were once again wrong. Could you believe it?
We're running on fumes, mate.
God, the leader finished. Oh, this went brilliant.
Come on, track limits. They're there for a reason. Stop taking the piss.
Oh yeah, I lost control. I must be taking the piss.
1 litre remaining.
Shit the bed. Oh my goodness.
P5. Okay, it's over. Well done, mate. Good finish.
Where are we going to pile into the... Where's the pile up? Oh my... That was a perfectly cut moment. Alright. So... drive-through penalty for cutting. Ignored penalty. PLP Steve Phoenix. PLP... I don't know, man. Plastic Man, by the way, finished last. So it was Mike Simmons that was putting pressure on me. Alright. So Git won this. Pete finished second, Scotty finished third, Andreas fourth, me fifth, Mike Simmons sixth, Plastic Mank seventh. Which on the reverse grid should give me third position, unless I have been retroactively disqualified, which I shouldn't be. Ignoring the penalty is apparently fine. Unless Git decides otherwise. Just to be clear, who was in the car? Oh, it was Scotty. I assume he has a custom livery. Very subtle nod by Mr. Git about his nationality. Extremely subtle. Well, I think that all of these cars probably have a Union Jack on them in some shape or form, because this is 1, a British series, and it's 2, a British car with a Citroen engine and BMW construction. Yes.
20 minutes. Nice and neat. Stay out of trouble.
I wasn't disqualified. Gaming the system. No changes to the setup. Whatever I've got is what I've got. Now I'll take 20 liters just to be 100% sure. Alright. We're starting... I just noticed, we're starting 2 abreast. There's no stagger to the grid. Okay, that's interesting. Alright. Let's see what's what. Andreas is behind me, immediately behind me.
Floor it.
Somewhat even start, but I think Andreas got the jump on me. No, don't die. These things are very, very sketchy on cold tires. That's a hell of a run there. Oh, what a harebrained move, come on.
Yellow flag.
Oh, thankfully they backed out. Don't know who that was, but that's overly aggressive in my opinion. It's lap 1 after all. Oh! Death has occurred. Actually, no. Held it. But got shuffled back.
We've had a cut warning.
Oh, Mank had a very poor run. Nothing we can do, of course. It's a cut track, apparently.
Between the lines, track limits.
Whoa! No! No! There was Concertina. Shit the bed. Did Mank spin? Oh no. I thought it was my fault initially, but then I saw Mank spun, so I assume either I committed a double kill. Well, double murder, let's be honest. Or Mank was tapped and then... Because I don't think I went in too quick, I think I went in fine. Oh, we'll have to find out after. Shit. No! No! We
don't.
We won't get a penalty from that, old chap. That's what I can assure you.
Come on, watch these track limits, please, Steve.
Oh, that's kid behind. The admin, and also a very handy peddler in this thing. If the previous race and qualifying or anything to go by. Oh, nice. And breathe. For as long as I can, mind you, because this is only the start of the race. Oh no, no. No. Fuck.
Okay, stay with him.
I'm gonna block that. And back to the back where I belong.
P5.
And bear in mind, Schuster is behind. I don't know what happened there. I hope I wasn't being I hope I didn't kill Andreas. At this point, it's bearing on my mind. I was a much better run than him, but there's nowhere to go. Ooh. And the game's not hanging around. As soon as he went even slightly wide, game just went yellow flag. Straight away. Okay, don't be too slow into turn one this time. Don't go into the grass this time. Oh, nice. I was not trusting the front end there to do the right thing.
Yellow flag, watch out. Oh, Steve, please watch the track limits. Track limits, come on.
Well, it was either that or I would cause the car to oversteer. Like so.
Start respecting the track limits.
Don't know what track limit I disrespected there. Also, is that a valid defensive move? Ooh, that was a cut. And it wasn't, apparently. I was pretty sure it was. I mean, every steward on the planet would say that's a cut. Didn't register.
Yellow flag, caution.
Yeah, the game is jumping the gun a lot on yellow flags, it's a known thing, but it also depends on the track, and I think this one is a little too picky on those, a little too sensitive. Ooh, he's a bit wide. I think I'm just losing time trying to keep it on the track.
The gap to Simmons ahead is increasing. It's now.
Who would have thought that cutting the track?
Okay, Steve. The next car is Simmons. Car number
gains you time.
-1.
I was not expecting that to work. Shit the bed.
Track limits again. Come on.
Well, that's Schuster, isn't it? That's Schuster. I hope he's not holding a grudge. On the basis that I don't know what caused that incident, I'm not gonna just let him go, but it's not like he's gonna have to be let go. Way too much understeer this race.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. That's another cut. Come on, pay attention.
It says drive-through again. Of course, I'm going to ignore it again on the basis that this doesn't work. And let Git know. You know better than that, Andreas.
Oh, fuck's sake, Steve. Track limits, come on.
Shit. It's got me dead to rights there. Or not. And the car suddenly decided not to be understeery.
Yellow flag.
I don't get this anymore.
Shite. Stay close. You might get him back.
Someone's doing very is doing unspeakable things to his rear tires, Mike. I'll let Andreas deal with him, and hopefully I'll be able to pick up the scraps there. Oh, Andreas fucked that up. Oh, he is gone. I guess I'll have to do it then. Do they race around here in real life, these cars? I wonder. Because I know that these kind of races are held in more club tracks, but then again, this is... My recollection, this is not used for car racing at all.
Track limits, come on.
I think it's used for like... supercars maybe, and time attack. I know for a fact it's actually used for time attack. What's the gap ahead?
Yellow flag, 3.9.
What's the gap ahead? Yellow flag. Shut up!
Stop cutting.
I don't care. It doesn't matter anyway. I didn't get any repercussions for not serving my drive-through last race. And I won't serve it in this either until we have it sorted and until we make sure that I get a message not in in-game chat telling me that
track fucking limits.
Want to fight? Because at this point, that's where this is heading to. It feels like, and I never thought I would say that myself. I'm always the kind of guy who other people say that too. 38.3 though, Jesus Christ.
Yellow flag.
Faster than qualifying. My qualifying, that is. I don't think I've closed up in any way, shape or form.
Yellow flag.
That was me, I think. That small oh, Oh, ouch. Ouch. I've got 50% damage on, but that hurt me nevertheless to look at. Ignore that pass, by the way, Jim. No fan-fucking-tastic.
P4.
Oh, nice stutter. I swear to God, one day Assetto Corsa will run without stutters. One day, somewhere in the future, sometime in the future. Until then... Oh... Trail break it more, you fool.
Shit, Steve. Track limits, come on.
What are you doing, you fuck...
Yellow flag, watch out.
You okay, that's that...
Come on, don't let him get away.
He literally drove into me at this point.
Start respecting the track limits.
Well, tit for tat. Tit for tat. Return serve. That was not clean, but neither was his move on me, and it was a repeat offense that could have been avoided if he lifted.
P5.
Man, these have been very messy races. Car's back to being understeery now. Again? Am I closing the door on him or something? I'll need to check, because if I'm closing the door on him...
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. Come on, Steve, don't let him get away.
Was that even on track? I mean, I was off the track, and he overtook me by going further off the track.
P6.
I don't know what to say, man. This new guy seems to not be... I don't know if he's new in general or it's just the first time I'm seeing him, but I'm not impressed. Not that what I did to him was impressive or anything. From a sportsman. Oh, get fucked.
Yellow flag.
Oh no. Oh goddamn, this fucking complex again. Second drive-through, according to the chat, which again, I'm not gonna serve because again this doesn't count for some reason. I'm gonna be upfront with Git if we're not getting a drive-through in game, because the game does show you when you get a drive-through. If it's just in chat, then I won't be serving it. Because evidently it doesn't have any legal grounds to it.
P5. Very little fuel left.
Now the car is not understeery. What is going on with this car? I can't understand it. The tires specifically. I think it's the tires that's the problem. On one lap, they are not even trying to grip up.
Ahead is increasing. It's now.
It's not ahead, you fool!
2 litres remaining.
What are you talking about? He's behind. Oh my god, what is this mess? You see that? That frame rate drop? Like, I've never had this before.
We're running on fumes, mate.
How is this game running like shit?
Flag.
No, I haven't changed any settings anytime recently. I mean, the only thing I changed was making sure I turned off neck effects. Which were off anyway. Where's the pile-up? Come on.
Okay,
come on, guys. Have you gone soft? Have you gone soft? Just gonna go straight here. Oh, they're there. Well. There we go. Hold on. How did Mike end up last? I am perplexed. Did he did he drop a lap behind? Because he finished a lap down to the rest of us. At 21:40. Oh, he was a lap behind. He wasn't behind me at any point during that battle. Oh my god, this replay is gonna make for some really entertaining viewing. In my book. Perhaps for all the wrong reasons. Give it a second. To check what my temps are on my system, just in case we're having any CPU issues. Oh, 67C. That's not promising. Oh no, please tell me I don't need to have to apply thermal paste again. Anyway, let's watch the replay. Which will be on your screen just now. When when OBS decides to capture it. There we go. All right. See what happened there, and I'm gonna turn the names on. Yeah, get on with it. So we've got our first incident. By the way, that shot is out of focus for some reason, it feels like. Where Plastic Mank had his moment. He step on grass. Yep. Oh, hitting me probably ended his... The fact that I was there actually probably made it worse for him, as expected. I'm gonna keep this, by the way, to my perspective. I'm not gonna show what other drivers were doing. Because I'm gonna end this. As soon as I end this, I'm gonna get you onto Git's stream if he's still on. That was not a cool rejoin by him already. Like, he rejoined diagonally, which is just not on. Like diagonally across the track, I mean diagonally off track doesn't really make any difference. Yep. It's the second race where it all went tits up. Oh god, that was murder on my end. That was murder. I'm afraid. I intentionally hit him a second time to the front so I can turn him around, hopefully. Which did work to an extent, but ideally none of that would have happened. Well, it's not ideally. It shouldn't have happened full stop. I should have been more cautious into that corner, but it was... Every other lap, I was fucking that corner up. This is something I want to examine here. That rejoin. I don't know. I actually have to see that from his perspective. See what exactly happened, what exactly transpired. Wrong car. I'm still gonna call that a shitty rejoin. Don't move across the track. But nevertheless, it could have been worse. Like, in the position he was... I think that song is the last song of the album. No, it's not. Fine. Right, so this is the fight with Andreas, who as always drove very smart and hard and cleanly. But yeah, it's what you would expect from him. Yeah, that corner. Yeah, that was pretty lonely at that point. All right. Race 2. Let's get to the drama now. And after all that fast forward, this looks so slow. Already got a wobble there. Maybe that slow. Apparently. Felt faster. Tell you what. Getting even stutters even now. What the fuck is going on? I don't get it. Alright, now the proof's in the pudding. Did I kill Andreas and Plastic Mank, or was there an incident prior to my involvement? Let's find out. There was an incident prior to my involvement. Oh my god, I caused chaos. Well, I didn't cause it, evidently. Let's actually see what actually happened. Would be helpful if you showed which fucking car were. Alright. Here we go. Slow motion. Oh no, it was me. It was me. It was me. I committed murder. Notice. Bump into him. God fucking damn it. I'm very sorry, Andreas. I'm very sorry. I'm part of the problem. Tell you what, it's been a while since I was at fault for an incident in this league. I made sure I kicked myself into I made sure I really made my mark when I did. God damn it. It was so bad, man. That was 2 kills. Shit the bed. So I wasn't Git, but I was Git behind me. There are 2 cars with Union Jack like patterns at the front, because I think Beats has it too. Nice. Very nice. And this is where the battle with Mike begins. And I swear to God, if I was at fault for the 2 attempts of him, the 2 attempts that he, in my mind, tried to turn me, I will need to have like a whole truck of humble pies. Forget a slice. What's for sure is that my blood pressure did go up in this one. I was behind him an awful long time. Admittedly, when he wasn't crashing, his pace was slightly better than mine. That didn't help. We had a long fight with Andreas. Well, this one wasn't very long, actually, because unfortunately he died in the final sector in the way that many of us did. Got too much inside curb in the S's. Yep. I had nothing to do with this one. I can assure you. Okay. I caught him up, I think, on the downhill section. In the downhill section here. Yep. We're gonna go regular motion here. And this is where things started to unravel. The rule I'm gonna use here is that if there was a cast width on the inside. No, oh, that was... Not even an attempt. I think there was... It's fair to say that there was more of a gap than was needed for him to fit in. Oh, none of the TV cameras are up for it. Let's see. What are his hands looking like on the steering wheel? Cockpit, come on. There we go. He didn't even try. Come on, buddy. Okay, my reaction is justified at this point. And then I reacted in a very calm and collected way. That wasn't... I will admit that that wasn't nice on my end. But it's fair to say it wasn't entirely undeserved on his. And in touring cars, I do exercise the return serve rule. You hit me, I hit you. It's not brilliant. It's not the cleanest racing in the world, but. He lost the right to me being nice to him when he did that time. See what he did here. He did exactly the same thing. This needs more analysis than just... I mean, yeah, there's still like half a meter to the apex. And not only that, but he points me in, and again, he stays... See, what are the pedals? I always forget where I put them. Yeah, pedals. Let's see. He's just going wide. Okay, he is breathing in and out of the throttle admittedly. Fucked it there. And there was the other... We didn't talk about his overtake as well. Forgot what he did there. Let's see, after the chicane. Again, why is it stuttering? Why's the replay stuttering? I swear to God. We both fuck it. Okay, that wasn't the worst thing in the world. But still, I don't think that was a valid move. I was trying to avoid a crash by straight lining the chicane. Hey Marco, hey Mighty, I mean, how are you doing, man? I had a very eventful race. Have to get used to the Marco bit, but getting there. How are you doing, by the way? I'm about to end the stream, by the way. This is just the final. Yeah, he had an interesting moment there. Overshot that corner. Onto the grass. Front wheel drive correction. Yeah, this guy was a bit of a piece of work in this race, but it's fine. Oh, hold on. What happened there? Hector Salamanca. Oh, that was a good kill. Okay. I think that I want to establish the Mighty because I've already established the Mighty, so that's the reason I stick to that. Alright, that was the replay. It turns out that I was, in one occasion, a murderer, and on another, I was innocent. Turns out I got a double kill, unfortunately, for which I'm going to have to apologize. But yeah, I'm sorry you came in at the very last second. It's getting a little late on my end for the circumstances, so I'm going to send you over somebody else's way. Is MrGit streaming? Is he not streaming? Do you know he is not streaming? Yeah, man, I'm very sorry. Under other circumstances, I would probably be able to stretch the stream out a little bit, but yeah. Thanks for tuning in, though. I'm glad to see you again. Hope you're having a great time, by the way. Hope the move has been... I don't know if you have completed the move or not. Because last time we spoke, you were preparing for it. Okay, so... let's look at our options. Okay, Elebun's just started. Roy's on. Roy's doing Indica on AMS to... Eleboons is going to do Le Mans Ultimate, but he just started like a minute ago. I am so on time. Of course, I could go to Jimmy Broadband, but that would be a bit ambitious. Anyway, and there's Onid who are doing Assetto Corsa at Thruxton in the MX-5. Options. Since Eleboons is a friend, I'm going to go to his stream. And I will be back sometime during this week. I'm very sorry I'm not being specific, but sleep disorders are a bitch. And today I normally wouldn't be... Actually, the day was relatively okay, but it hasn't been great lately. So I want to... Bet you'll be there. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I'll see what I'm going to do. I'm still figuring things out with Le Mans Ultimate and the overlay I'm trying to make for it, for SimHub. I might give up on it at some point, but the overlay, but for the time being, I'll keep trying till I hit a dead end. Anyway, we'll go to Eleboons, and I'll see you sometime. Keep your eye out for the updates here, and if you are not doing so already, there is a Discord with a bot that tells you when I go live. The bot always tells you when I'm going live, so you can't miss it. So if you join there, you'll be able to know, because Twitch is famously inconsistent on that front. Anyway, let's go to Eleboons, and I'll see you later.